Hello, today we are going to talk about polite numbers. So first of all, a polite number is a positive integer which can be expressed as the sum of two or more consecutive integers. Moreover, a degree of politeness corresponds to how many different ways a polite number can be expressed. For instance, 2025 has a degree of politeness of 14, which means that it can be expressed as 14 different ways. We know how to calculate a degree of politeness thanks to a formula. In that way, we will resolve the following problem. Is 240 a polite number? What is its degree of politeness, and what are its decompositions into the sum of consecutive integers? For that, we will use the informations and formulas given in the document and the decomposition into prime factors. First of all, 240 is a polite number because it isn't a power of 2. Indeed, in the document, we can see that every numbers can be polite numbers except the power of 2. Later on, we can determine its degree of politeness by decomposing 240 into prime factors, which gives 240, which is equal to 2 raised to the power of 4 times 3 raised to the power of 1 times 5 raised to the power of 1. Then we have to take the exponents of the factors other than 2. We have to add 1 to each of them, then multiply them, and at the end we have to subtract 1 to the result, which gives 3. 240 has a degree of politeness of 3, which means that it can be expressed as 3 different ways. Finally, we can determine its decompositions into the sum of consecutive integers thanks to decomposition into prime factors. For example, to find the first one, we can express the decomposition into prime factors as 80 times 3, because 2 raised to the power of 4 times 5 is equal to 80, and we have to multiply 80 by 3. Then this can be expressed as 80 minus 1 plus 80 plus 80 plus 1, which can be expressed as 79 plus 80 plus 81. So we found the first decomposition into the sum of consecutive integers with 3 terms. Then we can use the same technique to find the 2 others. So the second one is 46 plus 47 plus and so on plus 50. So we found the second decomposition into the sum of consecutive integers with 5 terms. And the third one is 9 plus 8 plus and so on plus 23, which is the third decomposition into the sum of consecutive integers with 15 terms. Thanks for having listening.